Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So we had already solved the top 6 problems from the LeetCode SQL top 50 interview problems, right? Now we have already solved the basic select queries, and we are now aware about how select queries work, and how we have practiced 5 questions on the same. Now we had moved to basic joins part in the previous lecture. So I told you that you must revise all of the joins, inner joins, outer joins, full joins, and you need to have a basic understanding of the joins. So based on that we will solve this series. So this series has probably 7 to 8 problems. So we had already solved the first problem. Now let's move on to the second problem, which is product sales analysis 1. Okay, so let's understand the problem, what it says. Yeah, so here we have given sales table, which has this all of these attributes, and also we are given product tables. Okay, and we have product id and product name as an attribute. So we need to write an SQL query that reports the product name, year, price for each of the sale id in the sales table, right? So let's look at the sample. So for sale id 1, my product id is 100, right? But the corresponding product name is Nokia, right? So what I want Nokia, I want the year, and I want the price, right? Similarly, for product ID 2, sale ID 2, the product ID is 100. So again, the product name would be Nokia, and the year and the price would be corresponding to this sales table, right? Similarly, for 7, we have product ID as 200. So we are getting the product name as Apple in my result, right? So this is again a pretty much simple question, wherein we need to join these two tables, right? But what would be the joining condition? See, the joining condition would be the common attribute present in both of the tables, right? Always the joining condition is the common attribute present in both of the tables, right? So in this table we have product ID, and in this table also we have product ID, and so this is a very simple question wherein we need to fetch the product name based on the product IDs. Okay, so that is what we have to, so we have to join it, right? Now see, the in SQL, while solving these problems, while solving all of the other problems, there could be many approaches. Okay, there could be approaches wherein you could solve it using inner queries, sub queries, or in conditions, right? So you can also solve using right join, full joins, outer joins, anything. There are lots of answers possible, right? Now here I will solve at least one of them, or if I am aware about the second solution also, I may draft two solutions also, right? That is not an issue. So there could be lots of solutions for a particular problem. So you do not need you cannot say that this is the correct one and this is the incorrect one, right? So there could be many solutions, and if you are aware about any other solution, and you can, if you feel that you need to tell to the community, don't forget to comment it down, comment the exact solution, comment the other solution, I would say. And yeah, it would be very extremely grateful for you. So as I told you, whenever you have to fetch lots of things from different tables, right? So you do not write select query, you just you do not write the mention the attributes in the select query, you just move on to the from part. So we have two tables, sales, and I am aliasing it as a. Okay, let's alias it as okay, and I am joining. So I can join on two bases, I can either join left join, or either I can use inner joins, right? But I can see that in this table there is no possibility that all of the product IDs present over here should be present in my products table also. So that means that, see, in products table is product ID may be the primary key. Yeah, see, we are told that product ID is the primary key of this table, and it is referencing this table, right? So I will not get any nulls if I use a left join, right? I will get all of the outputs corresponding to each cell ID, right? Because in left join we would prioritize our left table, right? What is our left table? Left joining table is sales table, right? So corresponding to each of the sale ID, I would get an output. Okay, so I would left join sales table with the product table, and I would name alias it as product P. And what would be the joining condition? See, joining condition is very important. You need to join the tables based on the common attributes. So product ID is the common attribute. Okay, so this is my joining condition, and this is my join. Okay, now what I need to pull? See, now when I join this to table, I would have 1 2 3 4 5 5 plus 2 7 attributes in my resultant. Okay, now I need to pull only certain attributes, right? So what are the attributes? The first one is the product name. So product name is present in my P table. So I would pull P dot product name. Okay, now what else? Year and price. So year and price are again present in the sales table. So I would pull year and price from these tables, right? And let's end by semicolon, and let me try to run it. Yeah, it is getting accepted. Let me try to submit the solution. Yes, we can see that it is also getting accepted. So as I told you, in case if you have any other solution and you, if you are aware about any other solution, then do not forget to comment it down. It is very good, and you can let the community know about your thoughts also, because in SQL there is no right and there is no wrong. It is just like when you work with big data systems or data warehousing systems, it is just that the most optimized query would be the less time consuming, right? So that's the problem. You see, this is the practice problems, right? These are some interview problems which we are solving. But in actual real life scenarios, I have worked with terabytes of data, right? So what matters is the joining conditions, whether you are using union alls, insert into. So there are lots of other optimizations which we can do while we write the SQL query, right? But since we are doing for interview, I think this much is enough. And yeah, definitely, if you have any other solution, you can comment it down, and it would be, I would definitely appreciate it. And in the coming videos, I would also post your name and solution in the live video also. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the content.